All right, aloha guys. Welcome to International Student Services, or ISS. And just going to introduce ourselves real quick. My name is Caden Hines. I work here at ISS.
Hi, my name is Vinay Juriel, and I'm from New Delhi, India, and I also work with ISS.
All right, and we are excited to get to show you guys around the office and around campus for today. So we're going to start out by showing you guys the building that we are located in. All right, and so this is the Canon Activity Center. You can see the sign right there. And so our office is actually located right in the corner up here.
Right, and also to locate our office, we are very close to the gym. Right over on the right-hand side, there's a gym, and also there's a swimming pool that most of you may be interested in going when you come here on the campus. And on the left-hand side of the building, we have the administrative building, which is also for admissions, registrar. Those are the places that you want to visit. So let us take you through our office right now. Okay, so right here, this is the building, right? You walk into this door, make sure that you have a mask when you come in. So, Kaden, wear your mask.
Oh,
I hope you didn't forget. Okay.
All right. Also,
mask on. Okay, guys, let us take you to the tour.
All right, here is our office. We're going to show you guys around and introduce you guys to some of our counselors here in the office. So here is Melba's office, and she is the head of our department. I'll let her introduce herself real quick.
Hi, students. Welcome to BYU Hawaii. We are so grateful that you're part of our campus of Hana, and you're going to have a wonderful 4 years here at BYU Hawaii. Welcome.
Thank you, Melba. All right, and next we'll introduce you to another advisor. This is Sister Lanisi.
Aloha. Let me just mute this here. Welcome. We're so excited to have you guys join us at this session here, and also to have your wonderful co-hosts, Kaden and Vinay, present. You're in good hands. Enjoy your time in our Seasider series. We are so excited to see you guys this fall.
Thank you, Sister Nisi. All right, the next counselor is William, and he'll introduce himself real quick.
My name is William. I'm a new counselor here at the ISS department. I look after the students with the last name starting from the letter A to GA. So if your last name starts with A, right up till GA, you're most likely going to see me.
Great. Awesome.
Thank you.
All right. And then our last counselor here, Ted.
Ted.
Introduce himself.
He's on a phone call.
He's busy, right?
He's on a phone call. No worries. Okay, we have Jolene here, who's doing an internship with us right here on that side.
Welcome, students.
And we have Gideon. Aloha. If you have received your DS 2019 or F1 letters, this is because of him. He's the man behind those letters.
Awesome.
Great.
All right, and then this is the main lobby of the office where if you need help, Vinay and I or other students will be waiting here to assist you.
Okay, let's go back.
So now that we've shown you guys our office, now that we've shown you guys our office, we can begin to show you the rest of campus. All right, so let me share my screen. Here. All right, so here is a map of campus. And so the area that we are just showing you guys where we are located is right here in the Canon Activity Center, like we said. And so we're located right in the corner right here. And here is the gym that Vinay was talking about, and the cafeteria right across from here. But for the rest of the tour of campus, we're actually going to start out first with the main entrance to campus right here and the flag circle. Yes, and so the flag circle is one of the main things about campus that people notice. And hopefully you can find your own flag there when you come and visit. And so we have some pictures to show. Here's the flag circle. It's really like the center of campus. Next, we'll move on to the Aloha Center. So this is located right next to the flag circle. And in the Aloha Center, you'll find lots of different important resources that are available to you. And it's one of the first places that you usually go to when you visit campus.
Especially when you have to get your photo ID. So make sure that you go to Aloha Center. And also if you want to have, like most of your classes may require books. So there's a bookstore right there, and you can get your books. And also just remember that as a student, you also get a book loan, which you can use it through your ID, which you can repay later on throughout the semester, which will be an installment base.
Additionally, in the Aloha Center, there's also the Mail Center, which is located in the back corner here. And this is another important resource within the Aloha Center. It's probably the one that I personally use the most out of all the things in the Aloha Center. All right, and so here we have some pictures of the Aloha Center. It's located right next to the flag circle. There's the main desk right here is where you would get your ID. And here's the bookstore that's located within the Aloha Center as well, that has all those resources for school and things like that. All right, so moving on from the Aloha Center, right next to it, we mentioned across from our building is the cafeteria. And so if you have a meal plan, then this is where you'll be going for all your meals basically. And located in this building right here, but they're actually building a new cafeteria as well, right next to it, right next to the old cafeteria. And so yeah, if you have a meal plan, you'll definitely be visiting here a lot. Good to know where the cafeteria is. And here's some pictures of the cafeteria.
And I think this is the most visited place on the campus, right?
Oh yeah, very popular spot.
This is a place where you make a lot of your friends. And if you're international students, this is a place where you will be making a lot of new friends. And, you know, and the journey begins here, I guess.
That's true. All right. Next, located next to the cafeteria, or across from it, I suppose, at the very front of the flag circle is the David O. McKay Building. And so this is a classroom building where you might have a lot of your classes, especially if you're like a science major, biology or chemistry. A lot of those classes are located within this building as well. There's also the little theater and the main theater located within this building as well. So if you go to see a play or if you're in theater classes, that's also within this building. And to be completely honest with you guys, this is probably the most confusing building on campus. There's lots of different hallways and rooms, but you know, everyone gets lost in it at some point. You'll be able to find your way eventually. So here's pictures of the McKay Building at the very front. Here's the theater located within the McKay Building as well.
Great, thank you. Okay, so this is right here. We have the library, and this is one of my favorite places to visit because if you don't have, if you don't want to spend most of your money on books purchasing, there are books that are available on library, which you can rent them for an hour or two, and that's limited per person, per student ID. So make sure that you have your student ID. You go inside the library and rent the books for 2 hours. Some books are rentable for 2 to 3 days, but if they're very limited edition, they only offer for 2 hours. And you can even scan those chapters that you want to study, take home and read and then come back, because sometimes the books may become expensive. That's required by a class, but that's why the BYU library, the library helps students to save some money on it. Let's see, where's the picture? So this is the entrance right here. It's again, if you will be able to locate it, it's right next to the flag circle and also next to the stake center. So you can see it's just in the middle of those two buildings, this flag circle and also the stake center here. This is the entrance right here where you come and get a book register here on your name, and you can even study inside for hours. The library opens, I think it's open from 8 right now. I think so. Yeah, because of the COVID, they changes the time. For when we used to visit, it was like 8 to 8, or 8 to 11 in the night. So yeah, let's go. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we have more pictures as well of the library. Lots of computers to
use. If you don't have computers, thinking about like what you're gonna do in the fall, don't worry about it. Library also rent you out laptops, which you can use it, and first for 4 hours, and then you can also use desktop, which is available for all students for doing your assignments and all that. And then once you get your paycheck, you can even buy your laptop. Oh yeah, one more thing, you can even buy a laptop from the bookstore. They also have reasonable pricing laptops that you can buy from there too.
Nice. Yeah, and just like the cast, there's a good likelihood that this is a place that you'll be visiting a lot of the time, especially if you have hard classes or busy classes.
Absolutely. And they also have group rooms inside. So for example, you're assigned by a class that there are 4 to 5 people in a group. You can even register a room that is allocated for your group, and then it will be an hour or two. It depends on the time that you require, and you should be able to use that room.
Mm-hmm. Sweet. All right, next, Vinay mentioned that it's located next to the Stake Center. And so looking on the map, the Stake Center is right across the road from it right here. And the Stake Center is just what it sounds like. It's the main church building that's on campus. And that doesn't mean that you'll have church at the Stake Center. Church is actually located at several different locations depending on what ward you're in. If you're lucky, it might be in the Stake Center. And there's also a lot of the religion classes are located within the Stake Center as well. And so the Stake Center, there's a picture of it right there. Looks like a church. All right. And then next to the Stake Center is the Heber J. Grant Building, also known as the HGB. And so this is a building where a lot of the business classes are, business and entrepreneurship, marketing, things like that. This is one of the newer buildings on campus, and it's a really nice building. And yeah, one of the other main places that you might have your classes.
Yeah, this is also one of my favorite buildings too. If you're a business major, I'm a business major marketing, and this is the place that I visited most of my time during, like, this is my final year. Mostly you will find all the business mentors here. If you have dreams that you want to start your business, if you have vision that you want to support a social cause, or you want to establish, you have an idea, so this is a place where those all ideas, get blossom and they actually become reality. We do have competitions that is like a great idea competition and empower your dreams competition. Those are the competitions that are held at this building. So this is a very important building for those who are looking to establish their own businesses, especially not only for those, but for anybody that have desire to help and support an organization. Every semester, I think it's yearly, we have 2 competitions, as I mentioned, the Great Idea Competition and as well as the Empower My Dreams. So if you have some ideas, you can definitely go here and meet the professors. Paul Wilson is one of the main person who actually oversees on those ideas and those projects, and he helps students to develop their team and as well as help them in their plans of business.
Mm-hmm. Sweet. So next we're going to go across where we started and just give a little bit more info about the CAC. So once again, this is the building that we're located in, but the main part of the building is actually a big gymnasium. And so there are a lot of different sports activities hosted here. And you can come and play basketball on certain nights. They have open gyms. And then with Seasider Sports, they just have several different sports activities and leagues that are oftentimes hosted within this building.
And especially due to COVID, most of our activities are closed right now, but we used to host devotional every Tuesday at 11 o'clock. Our students, would be coming here for devotion. And we also have culture nights, which were presented here. And again, any kind, like if we have graduation ceremony happening, this is the building that the students will be visiting. And most of the apostles and general authorities come and give talks in this building.
Mm-hmm.
Right here.
Yes, you can see the main gymnasium within the building. All right, and then speaking of gyms, right next to the CAC is another gym, the McKay gym, as well as the pool. And so this is another place where there's a lot of different sports activities. There's another gymnasium, like I said, play basketball and volleyball, so open gyms for that. And also, like I mentioned, there's a pool where they have open time to go and swim there as well. And they also have just different campus activities there at the pool, like movie nights and things within the pool. And they also have a weightlifting gym within this building. And so if you're into lifting weights, then I'm sure that's a place that you'll be visiting a lot as well.
Right, Kevin. I just want to show you that there's a Fitly. This is an app that is being used right now because of the COVID. It's not open to all students, so you have to register yourself. There will be time slots that are available. If you want to go to a gym, make sure that you register yourself before showing up over there and just follow all the protocols of COVID.
So here are some pictures of the pool and the weight room. All right, and next we're going to talk about the hallways. So the hallways are located within this back section of campus. And as you can see, there's a bunch of different hallways, but they're all located around this general back area. And so if you live on campus and you're not married, then these are the places that you're going to be living in. And we're going to have a later session that goes into more detail about the hallways, but we just wanted to show you, the general area that the hallways are located in. And show you some pictures of where you might be living.
And just to let you, just one more important information that in order for you to be on campus, you have to have approval for the housing, so most of the students, wait for DS 2019 to be received because they have not applied for housing. So make sure that you apply for housing and your housing is secured so that your letters will be sent timely.
Mm-hmm. And related to the hallways, as I mentioned, if you are married, then you would be living in the Temple View Apartments, or TVA. So these are located more in the corner over here. And similar to the hallways, they're buildings that you can live in for families. Vinay knows a lot more about them than me.
Yeah, so I live in TVA. It's been like we have a studio, 1-bedroom apartment, 2-bedroom apartment, 3-bedroom apartments, depending on the family size. Those apartments has been given, and if you have kids that you are bringing, you should be bringing if you're coming here as a family. We have a playground for kids. All the facilities has been provided. We do have a laundry room. There is also, there are a lot of things that are available for the TVA and as well as for single students.
All right, and so that is the end of the places that we wanted to show you on our brief tour today. Obviously, we couldn't cover everything and we couldn't cover every detail, but we just wanted to give you guys a quick taste of campus, and hopefully we could, help clear up some any, anxiety or anything you might be having. We just wanted to show, what a fun campus and, how much there is to do within our campus and all the resources that are available to us here. And so now, if you guys have any questions, we'll be opening it up for those. So yeah, feel free to ask any questions if you have them. We'll answer them to the best of our ability.
Are you guys able to hear us? I hope you were able to hear us.
There's no question. That's all right.
Yeah, you don't have to be obligated to ask questions. But definitely one place that we forgot to mention was give and take, right? That's one of the most important places that students go and visit. It's a place where, you want to show it on the map? Yeah. Sorry. It's a place that I just want to end. It's right here. It's called Give and Take. So by its name, you give and you take. So you can give a service, or you can even leave your stuff there, and then you can take other stuff. There are a lot of opportunities, like, if you're looking for books, looking for clothes, looking for slippers, or anything, there are those things that are available. Even the utensils, most of the time you will think, oh man, I have to buy new, utensils. This is a place where you can visit, because most of the students, when they graduate, they want to leave their stuff to the campus and they donate, and that donation can be taken when you give a service to the Give and Take.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Once again, we'll give you guys the last chance for questions, and if there's not any questions, then we'll say goodbye to you guys.
And also remember, this is a recorded, session. So in case if you have friends who were unable to attend this, they can go ahead and join us, or they can watch this video.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes.
Yeah. What's that?
Do we wait for the housing approval before paying the international fee?
So all the admits, yes, they should have their application completed for the for the housing, if it's for Holly or it's for the TDA. And once you get an approval, they will let us know, so then we can issue a DS 2019. If you have not received an approval, you can coordinate with housing, and they can let you know why it's not been approved or what is holding up.
Okay, thank you.
Does that answers your question?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
All right, any other questions? All right, if not, then we'll just remind you guys that we have a number of different presentations each day that are about different things about campus life and transitioning to life here as an international student. And so we'll have them each day at the same time at 4 o'clock Hawaii time each day this week. And so hopefully you guys can come to some of those if you want to as well. And we are really glad to get to show you around some of campus. And we're excited to hopefully work with you guys some more.
Thank you so much, and mahalo.
Yes, mahalo.